got an electric crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The injury to Andrew Wiggins is really the big news here.
Kevin, he's only going to be out a short period of time. You know, he got hurt in that last game. Not available tonight, but they do expect him back soon.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Karl Anthony Towns has a different disposition than his predecessor and mentor, Kevin Garnett. The KG said of Cat, don't take the smile for weakness. He plays with another type of engine. What they do share, Kevin, is a true love for the game. Back to you.
Outstanding, DA. Thank you. A rare treat tonight, C-Web, the marquee matchup between two of the best centers in the game.
Well, how about that? I love it. You know, the league has been trending toward medium-height players that can switch endlessly, those type of things. And don't get me wrong, I love the evolution of the game. But now we get the old heavyweight title match. This is what we love, the banging in the paint, the elbows, the jump hooks, the dunks, the rebounds. But for those teams that have a legit anchor inside, it can always be a big advantage. Let's see who imposes their will tonight.
It'll be fun to watch. So the Timberwolves win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle. Rose is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Dang in at the 3. Cousins. Towns with the defensive effort. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
And it might not be the rivalry that a lot of the conference matchups are, but who knows? Maybe this is the year it heats up a little bit.
And unfortunately, injuries will always be the concern with Derrick Rose. Still loves the game of basketball, knows he is limited compared to what he once was. Amazing with all he's fought through, he can still perform at such a high level.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Rose, as you said, his love of the game is still there, and he still wants to play.
I mean, many players would have just walked away from having their body betray him. But Rose said last season he loves what he gets to do and still would be a water boy if he had to. You have to admire Rose's attitude and approach in that regard.
And once he gets into a groove like that, you can just count him.
Curry with it. Screen by Cousins. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Rose goes in. Cousins pulls it in. Thompson against Butler. Got that one up quick.
Every year seeming to get a little more prolific, just a little more proficient, a little more efficient. Thompson, a superstar.
Now here's Rose. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah.
Well, his rebounding stood out too. He gave them a big lift on the board.
Curry wide open, good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Here's Towns. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Well, this is the final season the Warriors will have at Oracle Arena. Almost 5 decades in Oakland. And Chris, as we know, they'll move across the water to San Francisco. No doubt a bittersweet moment for the team and its core fans here.
Yeah, you just hope that the craziness of the crowd and that loyalty travels. You know, I'm hoping the fans here in the East Bay can make that journey. They deserve to be part of the Warrior story as it continues to be written. I mean, if you've seen what they're doing, though, in the new Chase Center, right on the water, it's going to be special.
And of course, we know about DeMarcus Cousins last season and the torn Achilles. I'm just glad to see him back out on the floor and fully recovered. He's put in a lot of work in terms of rehab to make sure that he could get back to doing what he does best.
Shooting 2. That free throw good from Cousins. And with Cousins and that injury, never an easy one to come back from.
Yeah, it's true. But fortunately, Cousins has the kind of skill set that he's going to be effective no matter when he's on the floor. And great outside shot, the footwork, very smooth in terms of ball handling for that position. And most of the players who aren't the same after an Achilles tear don't have the same skill set that Cousins possesses. That's why I think he'll be fine once he recovers from this injury.
And it's Gibson, that time on the assist by Dang.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Rose against Curry. At the elbow, it's Cousins. Cousins, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Such a massive guy. Cousins is a wrecking ball on the glass.
Rose kicks to Dang. Pass to Towns. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Got to get out on Butler from beyond the arc. His three-point stroke continues to improve.
And the pass to Thompson. Pass to Durant. Over Dang. Shots good by Durant.
That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
Towns the screen. From the baseline. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
Now Towns. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. Here's Gibson. And it's Dang in the corner. Outside Rose. Towns a screen on Curry. Here's Rose. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Yeah, that's exactly how you want to utilize Rose at the point guard position. Run him off screens all night long.
Thompson outside. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got 5 now. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Rose. Curry with some nice D. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
You have to respect everything that Durant can do on the floor. You have to live with it. I mean, when he knocks down that pull-up jumper, crazy.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Boy, Chris, how much fun is it to have basketball back? Talk about some of the things you personally look for early in a season.
Oh, man, what I personally look for in the beginning of the season is how guys develop. And a lot of that is body language. You know, are you putting your head down and dropping your head after a shot? Are you not running back on defense after a turnover? These are all little things that show what you're thinking about. You know, I just kind of check out the development, but again, the body language. Is the guy playing hard through his frustration? Is the guy giving his coach eye contact in the huddle? Is he being a great teammate by encouraging guys? I'm passing to an open player for a better shot. And so those are the things that I look at. And then again, with the pace being at an all-time high, I think now is a new golden era of basketball where you can have so much more fun because you are no longer held to rules of not getting out at the shot clock, not getting on the fast break. Coaches are now encouraging this style, so the game to me is a lot more fun. So hopefully as a rookie you come in and you embrace this and just let it fly.
And this quarter he has clearly been off the mark.
Rose kicks to Towns. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And Karl Anthony Towns, one of the most prolific three-point shooters in the league, at least top 3 amongst all 7-footers. And his three-point percentage, elite as well, over 40%.
And he knocks down the first one. And Towns said he'd emulate Kevin Durant as a kid playing on the perimeter at Kentucky. Cal made him play inside, work in the post, and use his size.
So going back to his roots with his three-point shooting, the association experiencing a three-point renaissance, and he really does fit the mold.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
What an advantage for a big man to have, that smooth stroke at the line.
Green, the screen. Thompson from long range. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
They set the pick. Rose kicks to Gibson. The dish to Butler. Over Thompson. The 10-footer finds the target. Butler's got 5 points so far.
And this is Butler's bread and butter. The mid-range J is on point. Got to D him up better than that.
Bell with a screen on Rose. And the rejection by Towns.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. And Jimmy Butler, something of a quirky character, has a ritual whenever he's at a grocery store of paying the person's bill behind him. Doesn't care if it's 99 cents or 2,000.
The free throw drops for Butler. And Butler never afraid to be a little bit different, listening to country music in the locker room, much to his teammates' chagrin.
And in the offseason, riding around in a van with a baby on board sticker, even though he's single with no kids. Remove the rearview mirror as a symbolic reminder to never look back. This guy's special.
Now here's Green. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. No good from Bell. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Towns wide open. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Each team is stepping up, rising to the challenge. Yet another lead change.
And the Warriors miss again.
You can't fault him for taking the three when he's that wide open. You can't pass that shot up.
Towns sets the pick for Dang. Left side, Gibson. Outside Rose. 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Curry. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Timberwolves gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Free throw drops for Rose. AC Webb, for your money, who does the best job of combining guard skills with a classic back-to-the-basket game?
Whoa, I mean, you think of Cousins. He's 7 foot, not the fastest, but he has back-to-the-basket and then crossover three-point shooting ability. Embiid as well, Towns, and of course, Anthony Davis, who I think was a point guard and had a great growth spurt in high school.
Yes.
He's just a guard in a big man's body.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Minnesota in the lead. Passes to Towns. Over Green. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking.
Livingston kicks to Bell. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Butler passes to Jang. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
How about the awareness there for Butler? The D goes to sleep, and Jimmy finds the wide open man.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
Jerebko's checked in for Green. And a change for the Timberwolves. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Rose. And now here comes Jones, leading the break. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bell. Livingston dishes to Durant. And he slams it one-handed.
Good recognition from Durant. He's a talented passer.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Left side, Towns. Over Bell. Jones trying to get open. Here's Jang. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Jang's got his second basket of the night. Livingston kicks to Thompson. There's the pick. Pass to Durant. The baseline J. The shot misses. So Minnesota will take it the other way. The pass to Butler. Here's Jang. Bell with the block. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Jang, no luck.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation to coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Even when the defense is on and Bell takes them on, a relentless player who goes up strong inside.
Towns sets the pick for Jones. Kicks to Towns from 10 feet out, and it's off the back rim. No good. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Bell. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Jang. 5 points in the game. Towns, the screen. 3-pointer. Butler. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
They haven't been able to count on his scoring tonight, but still, here they are in the lead.
I like seeing Durant slam that one down. I mean, he's just powering it home thanks to that incredible position.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against New Orleans. Jones kicks to Towns. Pass to Nunley. Towns against Bell. Trying to get open is Jang. Good D by Bell.
Aggressive move to the bucket, and the D is ready for it.
To the left side wing. Livingston with it. Working on Jones. Livingston, that's good. Livingston's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Great handles for a big guard. I mean, that's how Livingston creates his space.
Here's Nunley, defended by Durant. Passes it to Butler. Jang, a screen. They need this. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And that one is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The call will go against Jerebko. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And Jimmy Butler's a very physical wing, as we know. Greg goes about 6'8", 240, and he can D-up almost any position.
And the strength to deal with forwards, the quickness to cover guards. Also, he uses that strength to attack the rim and get himself to the line.
And the first one drops.
You know, and Butler wasn't a starter until midway through his second season. But since then, his minutes have gone up, and his productivity has gone way up.
Cook, he's checked in for Golden State. Minnesota also with the sub. Tolliver's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Livingston. Jerebko the screen. Livingston kicks to Durant. That's tipped. Now here's Jones. He's tightly guarded. Jang. The Warriors pull it in. Jerebko's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. That's tipped. Here's Jang. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Oh, no. Sloppy finish. The D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it. Look, he doesn't waste time. Once he gets the rebound, he does what he should. Goes right back up with it.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Warriors ahead as they end the first quarter on a 14-4 run. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green, speaks about the importance of passion and effort on defense.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up one step to get into the ball as opposed to sitting off the ball.
Well, and he should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
And through that first period, for me, their work on the glass has been the difference.
Well, it means extra possessions, and that's certainly reflected in the score right now.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Jones and Butler in the backcourt. Anthony Tolliver out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Nunley in at the 3 spot. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Jones following the score by Golden State. Nunley passes to Jang. Outside, Jones drills the three-pointer. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
On that play, I mean, it feels even better to be the guy setting the screen than the guy scoring the points.
Cook kicks to Cousins. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
Inside and stolen by Butler. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
The Timberwolves have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, when it comes to ongoing contract negotiations, C-Webb, how distracting did you find it for those players and for yourself to deal with all that going on?
It can be very distracting if you allow it to take over. What I would suggest for players in those situations, whether you're a restricted free agent or a free agent, I would give you one piece of advice, and I think LeBron has epitomized this. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about what team or what pending teams or what city you like to go swimming in, or you and your wife visit in the summer, because all that does is create confusion. And all it does is send a message to fans and other players that maybe you're thinking about something that you can't control at that time. And so usually I think you should go introspective. You should work as hard as you can to improve and to get better. But that is something that definitely can distract you. And so hopefully you have a great layer of people that can be barriers from kind of the outside noise. The contract is going to be what it's going to be. And the only way you can continue to prove your worth is by going out there, executing every day on the court.
Good stuff. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And when you look at the Kings matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
No good on that one. Rose, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. He's off on the second.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Rose after the Warriors pick up 3. Shoots over Curry. Rose can't hit.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
And Green gets it to go.
Oh, he keeps getting more consistent on the catch and shoot. That one, very much in rhythm.
And the Timberwolves call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. He's coming off an excellent season. First in free throw percentage. And with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. Now here's Butler. 9 points in the game so far. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. On its way from Curry for 2. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
I mean, look, the ball handling, the shot making, Curry just operating at a whole different level.
Rose kicks to Butler. They get it back. Kuzminskis the pass to Butler. Got a hand on it.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Fellas, isn't that why you like to have a great point guard who can make a play above the rim like that?
Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Warriors leading by 11. Curry kicks to Green. It's hauled in by Tolliver.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Curry passes to Green. Launches a 3. A shot by Curry, no good. Timberwolves trail by 9.
Yeah, Coach Steve Kerr may seem to have a laid-back demeanor, but knowing him personally, I'll tell you what, he's fiery and he's intense and he wants to win. When tempers flare, don't be surprised to see him smashing clipboards and letting loose on the sideline.
And playing for the Bulls, Kerr famously got into a fight with a teammate, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he has that competitive spirit, that edge you need to succeed in this game. Great people skills, sure, but he's not a pushover.
And the first one drops. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gibson's checked in. He makes one of two that time.
Well, Draymond Green, the Warriors assist leader, top 10 in dimes. I mean, league-wide last season. When you think about it, his playmaking, the power forward position, it's unique.
Rose kicks to Dang. To the paint. Here's Kuzminskis. Back to Dang. Gibson with the screen on Kerr. There's the pick. And the pass to Butler. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Golden State. Cousins has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And over the past 3 seasons, Green averaging over 7 assists a game. The only big man who's averaged more over a course of a season, Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, wow. Well, Coach Kerr, a consultant with that Suns team, gave Draymond a video of Boris Diaw. Boris Diaw averaged 6 assists a game in Phoenix. Well, Green took that and with the shooters that he has, MVP shooters, and the players that he has, he's taken that to a different level.
The shot's good. Cook's got 11 points.
He has them reeling. They haven't had an answer for him this quarter.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Oh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't for them right now.
The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Green kicks to Thompson. Here's Cousins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 6 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
They set the screen. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Butler.
Butler's just so skilled at finding ways to score inside. He utilizes his height and strength well and varies that release point.
Screen by Cousins. Thompson against Gibson. Cousins with a screen for Thompson. He took good advantage of that screen. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. Outside Dang. He kicks to Butler. Shoots a fader. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, Butler's really developed that jump shot over time. Just an incredibly lethal shooter.
On the wing, Thompson. To the inside. Thompson against Dang. Pass to Butler. Over Cook. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
2.
That free throw, no good.
And they can't let points get away at the line. When you're behind, you have to make the most of your opportunities.
Durant's checked in for Quinn Cook. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Towns, he's checked in for Kuzminskis. And he sinks the second. And so here is Golden State. They've led by as many as 14 points. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year.
Oh, that's what you have to love. Using that screen to create space. Just another thing Curry does really well.
Outside, Towns. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And the first one drops. And it comes to playing the role of villain in the eyes of many NBA fans. You know, you've got LeBron going to Miami, Durant leaving OKC, going to Golden State. C-Webb is having someone to root against good for the league. It seems to build some passion in sports for sure.
I mean, there can never be a hero without a villain. Sure. Even if that villain is temporary for one season. So one of the great things about the NBA is that our off season normally is just as exciting as the main season because of the trades and who's going where and the changing of allegiances, of alliances. I mean, so I definitely love all the movement. And you know, the great thing is you're never going to agree with what any player does 100% the whole time. So I love seeing the changes in the league and having someone to root against. I think it's good for the fan soul to have somebody that you can honestly root against.
That's fun.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Green dishes to Curry. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
And let's check out some of the numbers here on Karl Anthony Towns. Great showing for him last season. 4th in rebounding, 11th in blocks, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's so physical, so explosive. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he was a top 5 rebounder a season ago. Here's Jones following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Towns sets the pick for Butler. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Butler's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, how about the IQ on display there from Butler? When he gets a pick, he's incredibly effective at finding ways to get that shot off.
Now here's Durant. Last game out, 36 points for him.
I like what he was trying to do, shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look, though.
To the middle, Curry with the steal. Durant kicks to Bell. Throws down the breakaway jam.
The awareness of everything around him. Curry picks it clean, then off to the races.
Jones against Curry. Passes it to Butler. Towns the screen. Pass to Nunley. And stolen by Cousins. And here's Thompson. He dishes it to Curry. Right side Durant. Puts one up from 19. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Offensive rebound. Nunley's shot is good.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. Towns sets the pick for Jones. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Towns the pass to Nunley. No good from outside. Warriors leading by 15. Here's Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Nunley, defended by Durant. The kick outside to Butler. "13 feet away. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Warriors on top, up by 15. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Draymond Green. Draymond, big front court on the other team. Was the game plan to make them adjust to you?
Absolutely. We know their size is what they were going to bank on. Pull them away from the rim a little bit. We were able to knock some shots down.
You look comfortable, and they did not. Thanks a lot, Draymond. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
I love how they opened the game up. They pushed the ball up court at every opportunity, and they put the defense on their heels. But it wasn't just a track meet. It was a well-thought-out strategy that the coaches had way beforehand. We'll see what adjustments get made to try to stop their transition game in the second half.
Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, honey. Without major improvements defensively, this game is O-V-A. Over.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
We welcome you back to the beautiful Bay Area with the lights of Oakland illuminating the evening. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Warriors leading by 15. Thompson and Durant fill out the perimeter. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And you got to like the power of Butler. Just a terrific athlete who throws it down when he can get close to the rim.
Now here's Curry. Kicks it to Cousins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Dang against Durant. Dang attacking. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
It's Curry outside, and the Warriors get it back. Here's Green, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota. The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. No good on the free throw. Draymond Green at 6'7", seen as undersized coming out of Michigan State, but his 7'1" wingspan goes a long way.
Yeah, it goes a long way along with working out and working hard as he does. I mean, he's averaged over a block a game for his career. You know, combined with his low center of gravity, it enables him to defend much bigger players, but also get on the wing and defend some guards.
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little hot, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And already a leader at such a young age, Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
And Towns drops them both. Warriors leading by 10. The pass to Curry. Over Rose. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
They haven't gotten their legs back. Just 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Dang. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Thompson. That one no good. And Minnesota now the other way.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones. A hand right in his face on the layup. Excellent defense that time in the paint.
Now here's Curry after the miss by Luol Deng. Floats one. And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Green's got 5.
One of the more multi-purpose players you'll find. I mean, Green can score from anywhere on the court.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times, I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
Jang, he's checked in for Minnesota. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. 5th, Kevin Durant.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. Down low, Thompson. Rebound, Minnesota. Butler's got 3 rebounds now in this one. You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or 2, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
And here's Rose, following DeMarcus Cousins' 3. Rose kicks to Towns. There's the triple. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And just who is providing all the playmaking here tonight? Let's look at the breakdown between the front and back court for the Warriors.
And the bigs tonight have been the table setters in terms of their ability to pass the basketball. That's freed the guards to roam off the ball, and everyone's getting easier looks because of it.
Butler dishes to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Rose. Jang a screen. Deng kicks to Butler. Over Thompson. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. And it's now 22 points for Jimmy Butler. Pass to Durant. Screen by Cousins. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Kevin Durant, the ultimate get-out-of-jail card for your offense. With his height and shooting touch, get him the ball with the clock running down, and he can make something out of nothing.
That's good from Durant. You know, Greg, Kevin Durant could fit in any offense, but in your eyes, how good of a fit has he been in this Warriors attack?
Really like the missing puzzle piece. You know, I mean, his shot comes so much easier with the spacing he's afforded. At the same time, he's the fail-safe. When things break down, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And so Durant nails them both. You know, Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
It's interesting. He's reined in his endorsements by over half, but he's so inquisitive. I think meeting these tech luminaries and learning from them was part of the allure of the Golden State.
Rose, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Durant for three. And again, no good by Golden State. Timberwolves trail by 15. Butler in the corner. With the fadeaway. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Butler's got 24 points.
Oh, he's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
Curry passes to Durant. Screen by Cousins. Now here's Livingston. Defended by Butler. Shot clock at 5. Poked away. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, and Butler just can't be stopped. I mean, even when the D knocks him around, he keeps his focus on the basket.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. Jerebko's checked in for Golden State. Quinn Cook comes in for Curry. Jones checked in for Minnesota.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Butler. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Timeout called the Warriors. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And how about the defensive adjustments in that one? Their communication was brilliant all night.
But they really worked well together. They trusted each other. That's how you get stops.
And checking out the numbers for Jimmy Butler. Last season, he played outstanding. He put up about 22 points a game last season, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And you look at his scoring, he was #1 on the team last season.
His ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration, that's what makes him a great finisher.
Now here's Durant. He's got 11. Good on the shot.
As lanky as he is, you would think it'd be easy to throw Durant around or off balance, but nope. Even with contact, he'll still finish.
Outside, Jones. Kuzminskis in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Kuzminskis has got it back down to single digits for the Timberwolves. Cook kicks to Livingston. There's the screen. Passes it to Durant. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Let's take a moment to check out Kevin Durant here. He's coming off an excellent season. 5th in blocks, 6th in scoring, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And he was a shot blocking machine last season for sure. As you said, top 5 in the league. He gave ground to absolutely no one.
The rhythm and the poise that Durant has when getting ready to catch and shoot is second to none in the league.
Jones kicks to Kuzminskis. Pass to Butler. Zhang, a screen. Clock at 6. Here's Kuzminskis, defended by Durant. Jones, no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Jones, the pass to Kuzminskis. Back to Jones. Teardrop shot. Got a hand on it. Outside Durant. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Monday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for their matchup with the Nets, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Now, gentlemen, two shots. Roof shots.
That free throw good from Butler.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Bell is checked in for Golden State. And so Butler nails both of them. Warriors leading by 11. Durant kicks to Bell. The pass to Livingston. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jones, the pass to Nunley. There's a good screen. Zhang with a screen on Durant. Here's Butler. Second shot opportunity. That one no good. Great D that time from Green.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Oh, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they dominate.
Jones kicks to Tolliver. Butler on the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm. And if he does, they can turn this thing around quick. Something affected him on that shot, and it wasn't the defense.
Pass to Tolliver. Clock at 6, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his third foul of the game. Now here's Jones. D right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Jones has got 6.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter when you got to come check him.
Zhang against Green. And Zhang kicks to Jones. Back to Zhang. Thompson against Butler. Over Thompson. Butler, no good.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Takes the 13-footer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's 21 points for Kevin Durant.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Butler passes to Nunley. Here is Tolliver, defended by Bell. And he comes up with the deuce. 7 points in the game.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
That's just tenacity, you know. Every night, Draymond's going to give it everything he's got.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the score by Golden State. They set the pick. Here is Tolliver, defended by Bell. Here's Jones, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
All about the pick there. I mean, let him shed his man and square up for the jumper.
And Thompson kicks to Livingston. Excellent D that time from Jones.
Wow, he just does everything right there except hit the layup.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here is Tolliver, defended by Bell, and it's the Warriors on the break. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Jang.
Well, you have to give him credit because he's done everything he can to help contribute, but it doesn't appear to be in the cards for him tonight. A lot of strange releases, and he just isn't the scorer that we're used to seeing.
The free throw drops for Durant.
I mean, think about Durant. He's such a unique player. He uses his length. That's my man, Stretch Armstrong. He's basically a 7-foot guard.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. And so Durant nails them both.
And you can tell Durant loves to play the game. Whether it's the NBA or a pickup at Rucker Park, this guy is balling 24/7.
Dang passes to Butler. Towns sets the pick for Butler. Outside, Towns. Dang for 3. Warriors with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bangs home the trifecta. And that's 12 points for Steph Curry.
That's a drop in the bucket for Mr. Curry. One of the softest three-point shots you'll ever see.
Jones kicks to Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Defensively, we got to do a better job. We got to shut the paint down. You got to challenge shots, and you got to finish.
You know, GA, he's always preaching constantly. Defense, defense, defense.
And it's his area of expertise, and obviously he takes it very seriously.
And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. On the court for Minnesota, Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle. Jones is out there with Rose, and it's Dang in at the 3, the small forward.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
And here's Rose after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. Rose passes to Towns. Dang for 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, and you got to run Dang off that 3-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
Screen by Cousins. They set the pick. And Bell kicks to Curry. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Timberwolves trail by 14. Towns. And no good that time. Nice D from Cousins. Bell dishes to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists tonight. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Passes it to Gibson. Back to Rose. Towns a screen on Curry. Here's Rose, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Cousins, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Green, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins.
Shooting 2.
And Rose drops them both. Warriors leading by 14. Green, the screen. And Bell kicks to Durant. And it's blocked by Dang. They get it back. The shot's good. 15 points for Klay Thompson. Timberwolves trail by 16. Outside, Towns. Back to Rose. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Down low. The shot by Curry, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Gibson passes to Rose, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
Durant kicks to Thompson. Over Jones. Thompson with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 16.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Rose against Curry. Rose dishes to Towns. Towns a screen on Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Jones, no luck. Warriors leading by 16. Bell passes to Curry. Outside for Durant. Some nice passing by Golden State here. There's a screen. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 20 points for Klay Thompson for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. There's the lob to Towns. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Timberwolves trail by 17. To the paint, stolen by Durant. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Durant's got the ball. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. It's stolen by Green, and now the fast break. Bell with the ball. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Jones has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Outside Rose. And it's Dang in the corner. Towns the screen. Block at 6. Dang passes to Gibson. Green with the block.
And what Green lacks in height, he makes up for in heart. He's such an outstanding shot blocker.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors. Just look at that score.
Well, that's where they have the advantage tonight. They're just a better team in transition.
Now here's Towns. And Jones has it in the corner. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. No good from Gibson.
Man, he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
Yeah, Klay Thompson, such a perfect fit on the Warriors. A versatile defender, can score playing off the ball, and just plays the game the right way.
That free throw good from Thompson. And is there any doubt Klay Thompson could go to another team and average 30 points a game as the main offensive weapon?
Yeah, but, you know, he's not an attention seeker, and that's just not his personality. He knows it's more fun to play for a winner.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Butler's checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Rose. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
End-to-end, Thompson is very difficult to match up with defensively. I mean, if you don't do it, that's the outcome.
Gibson the screen. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Pass to Towns. Inside, Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Here's Curry with the 3. That shot, no good. Nice D from Rose. And he comes up with the deuce. Rose has got 6 here in this quarter.
And the defense tried to slow him down, but Derrick Rose just a handful when he gets around the rim.
It's Curry outside. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's now 20 points for Steph Curry. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Rose kicks to Dang. Towns sets the pick for Dang. There's the pass to Towns. Back to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns a screen on Thompson. Butler, no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Offensive rebound. Here's Thompson. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Butler passes to Day. Lays it up and banks it in. Warriors leading by 22. And Thompson kicks to Green. The screen from Thompson. Green dishes to Curry. He used that pick to get in close. Curry's got 22.
I mean, he's a former NBA scoring champion. Curry just shows us why. It's a terrific night for him.
Rose against Curry. Right side Towns. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Towns has got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's giving them a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling for him.
Curry kicks to Bell. Green the screen. Bell passes to Curry. Bell with the screen on Rose. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Dang, that's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jones is checked in. Here's Thompson to the middle. They swipe it. Here's Bates Diop, defended by Durant. Kicks to Rose. There's a screen. Great D that time from Durant.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
Here's Kuzminskis, and that one is off.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Rose. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
And when he sets his mind to it, Derrick Rose is able to attack and finish through contact about as well as anybody in our league.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in.
One shot.
And so it's Golden State with it. Here's Curry. Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. Green with a screen for Curry. Over Rose. No good on the shot. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And Gibson kicks to Towns. Durant with the steal. Thompson a screen on Deng. There's the pick. Left side Curry finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Curry's got 24.
So accomplished from mid-range. Curry is outstanding at finding space to shoot from there.
Outside Rose. Back to Towns. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Kevin Durant.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here is Livingston after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Second chance shot, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Oh, well, one interesting fact about Sean people might not know is that he was named Mr. Basketball in Illinois in his high school days. That's an honor he'll always cherish. Well, if you think about Sean Livingston's career, you know how close it came to ending. A knee injury so severe that doctors considered amputation. But he never gave up, and he made it back.
The first free throw is good. And see Webb Livingston's story. So many extremes, from a young franchise cornerstone with the Clippers to wondering if he'd ever be able to play again, ever be able to walk again.
Yeah, he fought his way through. I mean, first a journeyman bouncing around 8 or 9 teams, and then a key factor for the Warriors championship team. I mean, you could make a movie about it. That's how dramatic it is.
And Sean Livingston, one of the most unique players in the league, Greg.
6'7" point guard who excels hitting turnaround jumpers in the post. A bouncy finisher around the rim, a versatile defender, and really a cagey playmaker. No one else like him in our league.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Here's Looney. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's House. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Utah Jazz. .16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tolliver for 3, cans it from downtown.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
Here is Cook. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, what is the key to the way you played tonight?
You know, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job of finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
And they found the shooter, and he shot. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.